the leak has officially just started leaking.
And your total is 1,400.
How the hell? Oh, that's gonna be a pain in the ass, dude. What is up, guys? I've got a lot to cover today. Look how low my pond is. The leak has officially just started leaking now. At this point, I'm like, okay, why not just go buy a bigger tarp, either just lay the bigger tarp over all this and kind of redo the edges, or just make it deeper and pretty much redo the whole entire thing once again. I know you're gonna kill me. I did just say in my other video standing right there, this is my last thing I'm doing to this pond. And I'm sure a lot of you are like, dude, where's your pond been on your channel? I mean, I showed it a little bit when I bought the Oscars, but I'm officially gonna just use one tarp, no leaks, no needed. We're getting some epic exotic fish from that pet store that you saw in my previous video. It's gonna be awesome. I love doing this as like a hobby for me, so I don't mind redoing it. And I'm sure a lot of you are concerned. I'm doing this for the safety of the fish and how deep it's gonna be during winter. I had it deep right here, but I kind of want to make the whole entire thing at least that deep. So if you guys agree with me, hit that like button. You guys are gonna love this video, I can guarantee it. Stick along. We got Bennett filming for me. It's all in 4K today. I believe I'm getting a 30 by 30 tarp. With all that being said, we're gonna head over there and buy that tarp. Alrighty guys, so many of you may be wondering what the topic of this video is. We are now at the Koi Smart Pond Supply place, and what we're really doing in this video is getting my tarp, the new tarp, into my pond, digging the depth, and then filling up with water, and then we'll have other parts towards decorating it, and it'll all be within this week. I'll have most of these videos up because I want to get this pond rolling and being able to feed the fish on camera for my YouTube channel. It's been a bit, but we're gonna head into the shop now and hopefully get the tarp.
Okay.
And it's like hidden, and then like the pump's right there, and it pumps the water out with bios.
So you're doing it like homemade, right?
Yeah, it's all homemade. All right, so this is more like it's almost like a business office. Like there's a few business offices, but it's sick. Like I don't want to be too loud. We've got a little goldfish pond right here. Also in here, if you walk into here, they're growing. I'm guessing they're making kois bigger so they can put them out there. You can see all the kois in there. And there's even more down here. These are butterfly kois, I believe is what they're called. That's kind of cool as well. Dude, I definitely gotta get some of the. You have this set.
These pieces, that's without rock and landscape.
Yeah, without rock.
You're looking at anywhere from like $1,700 to $1,800. I don't think it's so crazy.
Dude, this is sick. Now all the water's going right into the pond from that rock. Yeah, that'd be sick.
The ledge is a step.
Yeah.
And it comes up, it's called a plant shelf. And then lay your underlayment, your liner down. And you have the rock face. And the rock face is what you plant into. So the rock comes up past the ledge, like 6-8 inches.
Yeah.
And you put gravel in there, and that's what you plant in. If you're gonna do it, you know.
Yeah, might as well do it right.
Yeah. Take the extra time to make sure you're good. But or leave yourself enough liner that when you fill it,
I can always
you can always like lift it up.
Yeah. Alrighty, so long story short, I'm getting a waterfall system from a skimmer. It runs through underground piping to the waterfall, then circulating the water. So what we're going to do is pretty much we're going to have a new pond here. We are also going to pick up some underwater plants, like plants that could sit in the water. They will let me know the nutrients is always good for the fish. It's also another hiding spot. It's going to be sick for the catfish, minnows, all that stuff that stays a little bit towards the bottom or top. Lily pads for sure, and then some other cool little plants we're going to put in the pond. There's a lot of stuff to come. Right now we're just talking price-wise, and then after that we're going to put all this in the truck and then head home. And this is definitely going to be separate parts for the videos, just because it's probably going to take a few days to make this whole entire thing and then finally get our fish back. But with all that being said, we're going to get the prices set out here and hopefully go pick out some plants, rocks, etc., and then put them in the truck and head home. And the cannas right here, these are another cool thing. This is all going to look really good in the pond. Some of these as well. Just for more life, it would look so much better if we had some plants in the pond. Everyone else's ponds are just so simple without any plants. I want to make mine look natural. That's a cool one right there. Alright, so we're at the front desk here. He has everything on the list, what I'm gonna get for my pond. He's gonna give you an example of everything, because I don't know nearly as much as he does, so here we go.
5,000 pump from Atlantic, the TT series. You have the check valve to go with that. You have the filter falls, the BF 1900. You have a 20 by 20 liner. 3 small marginal plants. 1 nice large lily. You have the PS 4600 skimmer because of Alex. You have the Owasa tubing, 2-inch. Silicone and the 3 Koi Smart treatments, balance, harmony,
Right
and
over here.
longevity.
It's water treatment, right?
Yep, your
Yep.
bacteria and your splice box. And your total is $1,430.34.
Alrighty guys, we have got probably 10-15% of what we bought, and we're gonna head to the truck and start loading her up. You got my keys? Alright, we've got everything set. Thanks again. If I need any help, I'll let you know.
Thanks,
Thank
bro.
you.
Take it
Thanks
easy.
for business. I will be back to get some more stuff later on. If this is, I'm sure this is enough, but if not, I'll be back. Thank you guys again. All right.
Thank you.
Alrighty, we're back at the house now. What we're doing here is we're gonna take all the rocks, as you can see I've already started a little bit, off the edge right here, kind of just like this, and then chuck them to the side. Because what we're doing is taking all these rocks off, pulling all this tarp off the ground, and that's where the new tarp over there is gonna come in handy. We're gonna fill probably these banks in. It's gonna be like a new pond. I know, changed my mind a lot. This is an official end of the pond thing, because there will be no leaks for me to change my mind. We've got a skimmer. We've got everything that a natural pond needs to stay clean, healthy for the fish. The fish are gonna love it, I'm telling you. Heaters, everything. How the hell? Oh, that's gonna be a pain in the ass, dude. Alright, so I've got my filter here. What I'm doing to lower the level of the water in the pond right now, I've got, of course, the filter is gonna stop running real quick. This is sucking in water, going through the filter just like it would to release back into the pond, except for I'm releasing the water out to the side by the fence of my house right here. So all the water is just being drained out real slowly. We'll get all this water out and then continue what we're doing. Alright, so we have about 99.9% of the water out. That 0.1 is right here. I've got 2 plecos and a few tilapia and minnows left in there. I'm going to net them out, put in the bucket right here with all the other ones. We're going to keep down the side with an aerator and filter while we redo this pond pretty much. Pull this tarp back just like this and then throw it on the side of the house because we're not going to need it. We got a new one. Plecos. These suckers clean your pond like crazy. This thing is sick. What the heck's on the stone? Look at that. Look at the pattern on the stomach of that fish right there. So cool. Alright, so pretty much what we're doing is we're keeping it at the same dimensions. Like, we're going to keep it the same kind of size-wise, other than the depth. Right here, we're going to make it deeper instead of how shallow it was. Then I've got this piece of wood, and on the other side of this, I'm kind of building a wall right here, because I don't want these little ledges here, because one of the fish that I may be getting, I don't want to say it yet, if it goes up on the blanks and like that, it feels the gravel and then it'll jump out. So, with that being said, we're going to kind of make all this a straight down wall right here, just like that. Everything will be straight down at about 3 feet, 3.5 feet. And then put the tarp in and put some water and, of course, decorate it with the waterfall and the skimmer that we got. Alrighty guys, we've fast forwarded much time here. It's all ledges now. We've got all the ledges done around the whole entire pond. As you can tell, it is much deeper all around the pond now. It is, I'd say probably almost 3 feet. We're gonna make it deep right here, probably around 3.5 feet right here in general. And then the fountain is going right there. We'll work with the dirt a little bit more, tarp. And the skimmer is gonna go right here, which is straight across from the fountain. So any debris that falls in will get pushed by the fountain into the skimmer. Pond will be clean, clear, and healthy. We're gonna keep on digging and yeah, hopefully get this thing done before it gets dark. All right, so what I'm doing now is pretty much digging that deeper part that I said in the last clip and adding to this, so at least this ground is kind of flat or fades to the flatness as the other ground around you here. If that makes sense. We're just gonna keep on digging. This looks sick compared to how it was. And just wait until you see how much cleaner and healthier the water and fish will be when this is all done. What I'm doing here is building pretty much like a little shelf, because I just noticed that I have plants, and for plants to sit in their pot underwater, they need a little shelf. So I'm gonna put the lily pads right here, because when the water comes up, this will be in like the corner, and it'll look real cool for the lily pads to be pouring out this way. There is something at Walmart, I was told, at the shop right here. I actually stuck the sticker on my chest, that there is something you could put across and it'll show you the water level to make sure each even up. But yeah, I'm just gonna try to eyeball it and see how this works out. The soil at my house is a lot better, I'm guessing, than most soils, because all my friends say your soil is so like brown and everything is moist, so when I pat it down it goes exactly where I want it. So I'm pretty happy and grateful that I have that at least on my side. Because so far the pond building things just haven't been going my way. But that's alright. I was talking to a bunch of pond guys lately, and they said the first one is always the mess up, and then you move on, you learn more. The more you learn, the better they get. So exactly how it's going right now. Alrighty, we are finally done with the pond build itself. Now we're actually I'm gonna hop out of here and get the tarp, and hopefully this tarp fits, because we actually just sent it. We didn't even look at the tarp size. We just kind of estimated, which is kind of how this channel rolls, you know. But from the outside, this is my first time seeing it, and it is insane. Like, this thing looks so badass, it's not even funny. It's deep, it's very deep. It's probably like, honestly, what do you think in the middle? 3.5, 4 feet?
Yeah.
It's gotta be close to 4 feet down there in the middle. Like, but if you jump into it, you could hear the wind blowing through your ears. It's crazy. Tarp, set. Plenty of space, extra liner. After this, I'm gonna throw this in here, right there. In on in here. And then we're gonna get the fountain running. Kind of dig a hole, show you guys silicone around that skimmer, like I said right there. Still got some work to do, but for right now, we're pretty set. We're pretty much there. I'm gonna fill it up, probably about halfway, turn it off, start working on the skimmer and the fountain, just so I have some liner, some water to keep the liner tight and stay there. And yeah, we're gonna get to that. I'm gonna turn it on. We're gonna get started. All right, so like I said, I don't need these Smiths. Anyway. Water going in, right? See these little curls in the middle of the pond right there? I like to make this video more informational than most of my others. Now when it's like that, you can pull the tarp. Oh, there goes my glasses. And make those loops that are going like this inside the pond straighter than they would be if you didn't pull. So that's what we're doing right now. This will just make the pond look a lot nicer once you do this. Alrighty guys, I did tell you I was going to put the waterfall in and the skimmer, but I'm not going to do that this video. It is probably long enough right now. I don't want to bore you guys through all one video. I'm going to step it up, go to the next video for part probably 2 of this building on this pond. I want to thank again Koi Smart here. They hooked it up. They gave us all this stuff to make this pond. Of course I paid. They did hook us up though. I appreciate that, guys. All your stuff is in the description. If you guys want to check this shop out, look at it in the description. You'll get anything you want for a pond, anything you want for making your own pond. This is about halfway full right now. I'm gonna start another video, like I said, do the outside of the rocks, the waterfall, the skimmer, everything, and this pond should be done probably by tomorrow morning. At least we're gonna try to finish it tonight. Thank you guys for watching, and until next time, I'll see you guys in another video. By the way, Davis, shooting in 4K, thank you, all day. Alright, so we just wrecked some Chipotle. What?
Chipotle?
Oh,